What's going on, Monopoly family? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about making your first 10,000 to 100,000 trading in the stock market. What's it really going to take for you to achieve that? The process you will have to go through, the ups, the downs, where should you focus your time, your energy, and exactly what you need to know when you make that money in the first place. Now, the reason why I want to make this video, guys, is because I want to prepare you for the bigger picture. Recently, a lot of you are coming forward on my Discord chat, sharing with me your success up to date. You know, some of you have doubled your account, some of you have increased your account by 10%. And recently when I was in London, I met one of you guys that turned 2,000 to 7,000. And just this week, I met another person, guys, that turned a 1,000 loss into a 10% increase on the whole account. And that's motivating for many people. And I also want to share with you some stats here for this week from my chat room. So hopefully that will motivate you guys. But I want to prepare you for the bigger picture. So smashy, show your boy some love. You will need this video for months to come. Let's get right into it, guys. Alright, guys, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Zeb Monopoly. On this channel, guys, I taught you a whole new way of trading. Introduce you to a whole new way of trading on this channel. Maybe you watched my tutorials and you're putting it into practice. Maybe you read about me in the papers previously. And basically, I want to talk about what you should do as a beginner, first of all, right? Because as a beginner, you're excited to make money. You want to make money, you want to change your life, you want to quit your job, etc., etc. You want to double your account, you want to make it 2,000 to 5,000 or turn it into 50,000. But focus on being right. That's the first step. And obviously you need to simplify your trading. I always say it. That's why I always trade one trade and one stock a day. That's it, nothing else. That's all I need in the first place. To be right on one trade. Focus on simplifying your strategy. Imagine having a pattern that works 80% of the time. And you can focus on that time and time again, and that will be your edge. And that's how you find an edge in the market, is when you find a pattern that works. So the first step is theory, practice, then real money. Alright? And then you perfect an edge. But even when you make money in the stock market, let's say you make 4 trades in the week and you come out profitable 4 times out of the week. Does that mean you're ready? Does that mean you're now found your edge and you should go big and start doing this for real with big money and whatnot? No, it doesn't. Because the most lessons will be learned in the stock market themselves when trading. Obviously based on the theory, based on your strategy. And that's where the human element will play a huge role in your success. So when we enter the market, all of us are gamblers. We have this gambler mindset. All of us. Nobody can say no, no, everybody. You're emotional, you're excited, you're eager, you're greedy, you're scared, you're hopeful, okay? It's a human element of a gambler. Matter of fact, it's just a human element, period. So, when the stock market opens, you'll find yourself being scared. You'll find yourself being eager to pull the trigger, i.e. to place a trade. You'll find yourself greedy when you make profit. See, these things will make you in the red altogether. Right? And I spoke to all of these guys that I've met recently. And matter of fact, I'm gonna hold a boot camp for every single person that has grown their account to see what they did differently that many people are not doing for years now. And they tell you, many people don't succeed in the market. Well, many people are not really focused on the human element of greed, of fear, of revenge trading. See, when you make money, and this person I met recently, he said, I made $300, but in the day on a trade, and I took a $4 loss. Why? What happened? What's different here? Well, it's because he believed that the last trade, he took his money quickly, and the trade went in his favor even further. So he should have waited and made more money. He thought the next trade will be the same thing. But the next trade wasn't the same thing, because no two trades are gonna be the same. Everything will be different. So when money's handed to me, that's why I call this strategy a robbery strategy. When money's handed to me, I'm always taking the money quick. I don't care. You can wait, you can have your trade on stop loss, but I know when to get out, and that's what experience will do to you. It will educate you on when to get out from the market. A $10 stock will move by 10 cents. A $50 stock will move by $1. Okay? So you need to understand how much each stock or a stock that costs this will move by. And you will learn this by calculating 1 to 2%. So let's assume now, okay, you found a strategy, you're being consistent, you're being profitable, and you're taking the 1 to 2% a day return. That's the good stuff, right? That's the positive. That's what we expect, 1 to 2% a day. Now, the bad trade. What do we do to the bad trade? And that's where we mess up big time. You know, when we go on the same pattern, we believe that this pattern will perform a certain way, but then on the day, guys, that pattern doesn't form. It goes against us because of, let's say, of manipulation, or just we read it wrong. Because we can never be 100% accurate all the time. 80%, yes, we can be accurate, and that's all we need in one of my patterns on the Discord chat. So we're wrong on one trade. Are we gonna hope? Are we gonna say, no, it happened before where I was wrong, I was in the red, but then I turned into green? Do we say that? No, we don't. We say, screw it. I know Zed had told me 2% is what we aim for every day. So if I take 2% on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I lose on Friday by 2%, I can still come out profitable. And that's why it's okay for us to take a loss. And that's why when I showed you these results on my Discord chat, guys, with those who have made 1 loss on the day or on the week, or made 5 profits, even if you make 1 loss, it's okay, you'll still be profitable, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? 2% or 1%, let's calculate it, and then you lose 2% on a Friday, you still come out profitable, correct? But 8% or 6% in total. So that's what you're supposed to do to become a consistent trader in the first place. And that's where many people fail, is that they hope, they say the last trade is going to be the same. But no 2 trades are going to be the same. No 2 trades are going to be the same. Just because maybe, yes, occasionally 2 stocks will do the same thing, but that was just a coincidence. Okay? And that's why the first 5 minutes, I know what's going to happen. I take my profit, I walk away. The rest of the day, I don't care. I don't give a damn what happens to the stock. And that's where many people need to focus on. So that leads us on to what happens when you make profits now. Let's say 2,000 or you make 5,000. Well, there's going to be fear. They're going to be scared. They're going to be scared because now you're going to risk the profits that you've made. Are you going to risk it, or should you withdraw? Well, the thing is, if I was to turn 2,000 into 7,000 in 3-4 months, or 2,000 to 10,000 in 3-4 months, then I can do it again in another 3-4 months, but we don't want that because we knew it was a long process, 3-4 months. So a lot of us will use the whole capital so we can get bigger leverage and more shares. And what we're gonna do in this case is basically take big positions to try to grow that 10,000 to even a bigger position quicker, or a bigger capital quicker. So there's gonna be fear of, was this luck? You know, was this a coincidence? Was God good to me? But it was your education, it was your practice, it was everything that you were doing that made you that money in the first place. So you will have to stick to the same game plan that you were doing when you grew your account, but maybe bigger positions. But the same game plan is going to apply, 2%, 2%, 2%. But when you do take the 2% loss, or take that 2% hit when you're wrong, what's going to happen is you're going to see a big red. And that's one thing we don't want to see on an account, is a big red, stinky red, right? You lost 200 and you see your account, you said, oh yeah, I made 7,000. I made 7,000, few more trades, I'll make 10,000. But then you see a big red. How do you feel emotionally? It's going to mess you up, right? But that's where you need to understand that trading is a zigzag, right? Let me show you how you can grow your account and what you're going to do to actually grow the account. It's going to be a snake and ladder. Okay, right here. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but you see the zigzag. That's you going up, then you go down, then you go even further, then you go down, then even further and further. Maybe you take a little slump here, but then you go even further. And that's your account. You grow it slowly. Maybe you take a loss here, but you're not wiping out all the profit. You're only wiping out a little bit. But by the end of the month, you would have made a lot of money. And that's going to be the route you need to take. And you will take that. So don't be afraid of a loss. But do not hope. Do not hope. Do not say, you know, this stock done this the last time, it will come back this time. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That's why when you make a loss, you have to walk away. And you have to be disciplined in taking a loss. Alright? So, congratulations to those people who are doing well. Congratulations to those people who are doubling their account. But even when you make that money now, just remember, do not say that's my money, because it's not your money. It's your money for now, but when you do take a red, do not get discouraged, because you will come back and you will recover. It's going to be a zigzag and you'll make even more money than that. So just keep that in mind, guys. You will need this video. All right, smashy, show your boys some love. If you want to join us on the Discord chat, if you want to join us and learn my trading strategy for my course. But I will tell you guys, you don't have to take my course. You can take somebody's course. But I wish you the best of luck in everything. I wish you find a pattern in your trading. I wish you find something that is successful 80% of the time. I really do wish that you become consistent and profitable so you can prove every other person that has failed and gave up and turned salty on trading wrong. Alright, see you again guys, just like always. Appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you again for more lavish content. Peace and love guys.